Okay, good morning, fourth graders. I thought I recorded this one, but I don't know what happened to it. So, taking a look at this, these are math boxes, page 255 from yesterday. And I did the first two with you. The first one, I believe what I did was just do 2/5 plus 2/5, and I said you couldn't use that. But there's a whole lot of different ways that you can do this. You could change the number of fifths, 1/5 plus 3/5 if you were adding. You could do unit fractions, 1/5 plus 1/5 plus 1/5 plus 1/5. If you multiplied, you could do the unit fraction 1/5 times 4/1, that could work. You could also take this and do it as a multiplication problem, 2/5 times, well, it wouldn't be 2/5 times 2/5, it would be 2/5 times 2/1. 2 times 2 is 4, 5 times 1 is 5. On this one, probably couldn't use a protractor, but it's 65. And this is an acute angle. How you would know that is you compare that, a right angle would be somewhere like right in there. And then, obviously that's less than a right angle. Taking a look at the next one here. Should look the same but upside down. Over here, I'm going to make this next one a little bit bigger. Maybe should have done that anyway. There we go. Now you can probably see it. So perimeter, if you remember, if you have a rectangle or any object, a perimeter is how far it is all the way around the outside. And we have a couple different equations for that. It's length plus width, where length is usually the longer of the two and the width is the side. But you could also do length times 2 plus width times 2. And I'm squeezing it in there. Or 2 times length plus 2 times width. A couple different ways to do it. But on this one, if this is a square, so if this side right here is 1/10, so is this side, and this side, and this side. So it's really like 1/10 4 times. You could either add 1/10 4 times, or you could do 1/10 times 4/1. Either one will work, but the answer that you should get is 4/10. Alright, I did the first two decimal fraction. I said because this goes to the hundredths place, probably want to make it over 100, and that would be 40 because you have 40 hundredths. Over here, this goes to the tenths place. We have 0 ones, and I have 3 tenths. So I asked you to do C and D. When you look at this, you have 100 100ths. And we know that whenever you have a fraction, it's the same on the numerator and the denominator, that's equal to 1. So that's a good answer. Because it goes to the hundredths, I would say you might want to have your decimal point and then your zeros going out to the hundredths place, because this goes to the hundredths in fractions. This fraction says 6/10. So the tenths is what determines my denominator. I put the 6 on there. And the last one, I'm probably going to have to make it a little smaller. Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can get it all in there. There we go. 5 boys went out to gather leaves. So 5 boys, each boy filled 2/3 of his bag with leaves. How many bags did they fill? This is just multiplying fractions. It's 5 times 2/3, so we're going to put that 5/1, and then we multiply. 5 times 2 is 10, 1 times 3 is 3, and then we divide. Because we're not going to leave it as an improper fraction. So we're doing 10 divided by 3. How many 3's go into 10? 3. 3 times 3 is 9, and subtract 10 minus 9 is 1. 3, numerator 1, denominator thirds. 3 and 1/3 bags. So that was just a quick multiplication one. Alright, so hopefully that went well for you, and we'll see you with your lesson.